So, welcome guys, I am going to be making a new City Skylines. So, new game, new map. I think I am going to play on the... Let's go with the... We'll go with the Grand River. So that should be pretty good then. I think I'm going to name it... let's name it, trying to think. We can name it, how about, let me get rid of all this. So we're going to name it this. Oh, I spelled it wrong. So we are going to be calling it Willowdale. Submit. Okay. We are going to be playing on left-hand traffic, hopefully. And then next, we are going to be using the 25 tiles that we are allowed. There is no oil in this, however. So I might actually change it to a map that does have oil. I've just thought about that. This one's got all of them. It does look like a good map still. Obviously, 25 tiles unlocked. And then we are going to start it off. I am playing on console, so I am on remastered and not on 2 because it's not come out on console yet. Sadly, because I've obviously been waiting for over a year for it to come out. In today's episode, I am going to be talking to Jack, who is also doing a series, to shout out to him. His name should be coming onto the screen now. So yeah. So we've got a good portion of land here. So I like to start off just building a little road, like really cheap, and then just getting rid of it. Just for easiness, because then it unlocks the two-way road. Yes, Jack. Yeah? Okay, that's fine. I'll just mute. Alright, so I am going to be muting now. So what we are going to do, guys, is I think, and I really do like doing this. So we're going to build a little roundabout to start off with. Only small, only cheap. Quick, easy, little roundabout. Because then, obviously, as people who play City Skylines will know, it does get a huge hassle. So I'm sorry about what has just come onto the screen. I did not realise, but I've got rid of it now for you. So I think we're just going to start off with a little road, and I think we're going to go this way seems better. So, if we pull off a little stream off the roundabout, just like so. One sec, he's talking to me. Hello. Alright, I'm muting again. Alright, so I've just muted. So I'm building a little block here. Just nice and little block for our first residents to hopefully come into. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than this. I'll go all the way up to here. So, right, that's going to be our little neighbourhood. So obviously, for the ones who know, and obviously, so you need to start off with water. Problem with this map is there's no way of the water going, so we could pretty easily get polluted water, which is not what we want. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to suck up our water over here and get rid of it all. I forgot to pause the game. Get rid of it all down here. All the manky stuff can go down there. Right, so then if I get pipe, I'm just going to connect it up, just like so, just for easiness. Then we're going to need pipes underneath our town. So I'm going to connect it up just like so. It doesn't need to be too neat, just so it covers the area. And then I'm going to bring it all the way down here, and then that's that. Now I need to build electricity. So I am going to go with windmills, just for easiness. Probably going to build one down here. Okay, and then if I go to power, I'm going to bring it all the way across the water. Like so, and then I'm probably going to build it there. So, that's that. Right, so now what I am going to do is I'm going to be really sceptical about this, and I'm going to build a 4x4 grid there, because if I build the power lines in here like so, then if I unpause the game, it should build them there, the house there, because that's obviously it's going to want to build. So obviously we're starting off losing money, blah blah blah. So that should go on power. That connects to that. So now that we've got the power and I've made it as cheap as possible for where the power can go, we can connect up the whole rest of this neighbourhood. Now I like keeping the thingy near, like the outskirts of town. I'm sure many others do. So I'm going to put it down here, and then down this big stretch down here. Bit of shopping. Now, as many of you all know who play City Skylines and all that lot, you then need to build road coming out the other end for your industrial. You don't want your industrial to be in the same location. So there's lots of farmland up here, so I don't worry about damaging this farmland down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand it out to there. And then from there, I'm going to go up to, and down to there. Just like so. Put some pipes underneath. Might not be the neatest, it doesn't need to be. And then we need to build some industrial. So once again, I'm going to be really sneaky about this, and I'm going to build a small little one down here on the end. Then I'm going to connect the pipeline to there. Power line, sorry, I apologise guys. To there, and just start it up like that. So then when the industrial building starts to build, it should do any time now. Just got to wait for it to fill up this industrial need. When it decides that we need to actually build an industry building. Might not be big enough, so what I'll do is I'm making 2 bigger, 3 bigger even. So that should be big enough for an industry building. Speed up time so that it comes quicker. Okay, so got it coming down here. Like so. Willowdale says we're getting along. We've got our first 200 residents. There we go. We've got buildings building up now. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here. I'm just going to bring it all the way down there. So then all of that bit there is all zoned. So then we can build our nice and lovely industry buildings. I'm going to expand it that way. And I'm possibly going to build some more down here. So then that should not need expanding for a while. So now, as you can see on our money counter, it is going up. And we've got our first nice and lovely cars to be coming in. So they're using the roundabout like it should be used. And there's not too much traffic. Obviously these roads are going to be busy, so if we go onto our info views, you know, we've got all of this, obviously. Can't really do too much about everything without the power of it, but noise pollution wise, it's not too bad. Obviously the industry, that doesn't matter. Shops are a bit, but altogether, all good. So yeah, altogether, it is indeed all nice and good. Now, what we do now want to do is go back onto our reviews, and we want to go to traffic this time. So we've got this road here that's starting to build up, so we can improve that at a late date. All the rest, nice and calm. As I said, we've used a roundabout, which is probably the best way of doing it. So then, what I might do is, if we go into intersections here, the in-game stop sign. Alright, so Jack's talking to me, so 1 second. Yes? Okay, there's no worries then. Right, I was just asking about his recording, but it's all good, it's all good. So I don't think we need any stop signs for now, but I think what I'm going to do, just to keep traffic nice, I am going to put stop signs all on the edge, then the incoming traffic going round is all nice and thingy. Obviously I'm not using mods though, so I apologise about that. There we go, we're making money and we're at 312. So if we go to milestones, when is the first? 400, and we unlock quite a few things. So we're almost there. Willowdale is doing very well, if I must say so myself. So we do indeed like to see that. So Jack, I don't know why. Let's say sorry about that. So if we go to power, what we might do is we might build a couple power plants. Uses it's a bit more electricity, but it's a lot more expensive for upkeep. However, what we should be able to do is select this and just turn it off, which then makes it so it does not cost anything a week. You know, we don't need to do anything. And this coal power plant here, oh look at that! We have just reached our first thingy, milestone. So we now do have obviously rubbish. I think I'm going to do this first because this is the bit that they complain about the most. So I'm just going to build that down there. Okay. So they're now complaining about housing. So I think it's, yeah, because we've filled it all up. So I'm going to come down here, another 2, up here, and down here. So I can't because we've got power lines there. So if we redo the power lines, pause the game and set. Bring all this out. What I should be able to do something like that. And then I'm just going to take it into there. So that is now perfect again. So I can now unpause the game. 2, 3. We are making money. Lovely sign. So I'm just going to connect that there. Now, don't forget your water. That is a very key part of this game that most people forget. Don't know why, which is a huge mistake. So then we want to build some housing. So I'm going to cover all that up with houses like so. Shops, we can bring even more down this main one. And what we'll do is we'll put in that line there. Cover that in shops. Now, obviously, they are going to complain about their health. So I think I'm going to put that here in the centre so it can cover most amount of land. And then a school, we do not have enough money. It costs £10,000. We do not currently have that. We are making money though, so we should be able to get there eventually. This worker sign should go away. And so, yeah. So we've got a good start today. Our next milestone is at 800 people, which we are not too far off, I must say so. And so I am waiting for 10,000, which we do not currently have. But as you can see, traffic does not seem to be a huge problem here. Got a nice little neighbourhood. Let's see if we've not unlocked the zoning yet. That is fine. We've still got lots of space for industrial. I mean, I could possibly zone all that just for more space. But altogether, that shouldn't be a problem. What I can do, I can do that. I don't know what that was, may I add, so just get rid of that. It was my mate. Sorry about this, guys. The game just does not want to work. There we go. Sorry guys, I don't actually know what's happening. There we go. Sorry guys, just don't know what's happening in there. So now all this is good. How's it going up? We're making money. See, everything's all good. It is winding me up. So I think we're gonna end the first episode here, and I'm gonna sort out that problem. So see you in the next one.